everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today is going to be a hair tutorial where I'm going to be showing you how to French braid and Dutch braid your hair. Now, if you don't know how to braid or you've never braided before in your life, that's absolutely fine. With this, practice makes perfect, so just keep practicing on yourself or other people around you, and eventually you'll get the hang of it and you'll be able to do it really fast. And also, if you've got quite thick hair like I do, then it might be an idea to basically split your hair into two sections like this, braid one half at a time, so you have sort of less hair to deal with. So we're starting with a French braid first. So pop all of your hair behind you and you're going to take 3 strands from the top of your head like so. So you've got a left strand, a middle strand and a right strand. To start the braid, you're going to take the left strand and place it over the middle strand so that they swap places. Then take the right strand and place it over the middle strand so that they swap places. Then take the left strand and add a bit of hair from the left side of your head and add it to that strand. And then place that strand over the middle strand so that the left strand becomes the middle strand. Do the same on the right, so add some hair from the right side of your head to the right strand and then place it over the middle strand so that they swap places. And you basically continue this process all along your head, and each time you do the braid you take a little bit more from each side of your hair and slowly add it to the braid. Try and take an even amount of hair each time you add hair to the plait, and make sure to hold each of the 3 strands quite tight because it's easy for them to sort of loosen up and get lost in your hand, so make sure you keep them separate. You can comb your hair through with your hands to help you as you go along the way, so nothing gets really knotty and sort of messed up. And you basically just continue this process all the way down your head so that eventually you get to the bottom and you have a long braid like so. Next is the Dutch braid. Now the technique is basically the same, but instead of going above the middle strand, you actually go underneath the middle strand. So again, separate 3 sections of hair at the top of your head like so. So you've got a left strand, a middle strand and a right strand. Take the left strand and place it underneath the middle strand, so not above it like you did for a French braid, place it underneath. And then take the right strand and place that underneath the now middle strand. The same technique as the French, so add a little bit of hair from the right side of your head and get it together so that you can place it underneath the middle strand. Slowly add a bit of hair from the left side of your head and pop that strand underneath the middle strand. This can get quite confusing, but eventually you'll get the hang of it. Make sure that you keep going under the middle strand, because if you go over, you'll end up with a sort of awkward plait that kind of looks like a French and kind of looks like a Dutch. And you just carry on that same process all the way down your head, taking a little bit of hair from each side as you go along the braid. Again, make sure to keep all of the strands separate. They will get thicker as you go down because you're adding more hair into the braid, so make sure that you keep them separate and hold them quite So those are the basics on how to actually do the technique, and now I'm going to show you a few different ways that I like to wear a Dutch braid or a French braid.
Alright, so after you've done a middle parting, then you're basically going to grab a little section of hair from the top of your head like so, and make sure that it's even on each side. I like to tie away the rest of my hair to keep it out of the way, and then take one side of the bunch of hair that you've taken out, and you're just going to French braid it like normal all the way along. And then secure it with an elastic. Do the same on the other side. Next up, put all of your hair to one side of your head, like so. And again, you're going to be doing a French braid all the way along your head. Now when I do this, I only add more hair from the front of my head. So the strand that is closest to my face, I will add more hair as I go along, but the strand that is furthest away from my face, I will not add any more hair from that side because I like the look that it gives at the end. I like to loosen my plait just a little bit before I secure it with a safety pin to the back of my head. Next is the classic 2 braids. So do a middle parting all the way down your head and take one half of your hair. So with this, I'm going to Dutch braid instead of French braid. So remember, you're putting each strand on the sides underneath the middle strand, and you add hair as you go along. And eventually it looks something like this. And do the same on the other side.
I really hope this tutorial was helpful and I explained it well enough so that you guys kind of know what's going on. Do let me know in the comments down below if there are any other hair tutorials that you want to see, if you want to see more with Dutch braid and French braid, or you want to see something else, just let me know. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, see ya.